There's a technique I have that I call bolding your words. And it's a great technique to apply when you have a complex phrase or concept or title that you're giving to your audience. If, for example, I was just to say, I have this thing called bolding your words, you would say, what is bolding your words? And you might not even hear the word bolding. You might go, bolding? What is she saying? So whenever you're introducing a new concept or a new title to your audience, you want to bold it the way in a book or in a document, a new or important concept is bolded or highlighted or italicized or quoted because it tells the audience, this is different, this is important. So if I'm talking about a phrase like unconscious competence and you're not familiar with that phrase, I might have to say to you as an audience, there are 4 levels. There's unconscious incompetence, there's conscious incompetence, there's conscious competence, and then there's unconscious competence. Now that's a lot to take in as an audience, but if I were to run through those quickly without bolding the words, it's hard for you to absorb them, and you might not actually hear what I'm saying. So if I were just to say, there are 4 techniques or 4 levels here. One is called unconscious incompetence. You think, what did she just say? If I were to work at IBM, or let's say even Microsoft, where there's something called a SQL Server. SQL Server is a term they use a lot, but if you've never heard of it and I say SQL Server, you don't know what I just said. So if I'm talking to you about Microsoft, I might say, well, then there's something called SQL Server, and I bold those 2 words so that you can hear them. If I'm in the insurance market and I'm talking about non-cancelable, guaranteed, renewable insurance, you might know that term if you're in the industry, but if you're not, I have to bold those 4 words so that you hear them. Non-cancelable, guaranteed, renewable. Now you get it. You might not understand the whole concept, but you heard the words, and that's what's important. So think about that. Think about slowing down any title or phrase or concept that might be new to your audience so that they hear it. Bold it, slow down the pace, and make sure that your point lands.